Today, Croatia begins our presidency of the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, which unites governments and experts worldwide in promoting and furthering Holocaust education, remembrance and research. This is a great privilege, but also a great responsibility. Remembrance of the Shoah is more important than ever, since our generation is the last to have had the opportunity to know its survivors and witnesses. Indeed, as the last Holocaust survivors leave us, the whole world will have to decide what the future of global Holocaust remembrance will be without them. We must ensure that the Holocaust is not relegated to books, films, archives and museums, and instead preserve a living memory of the darkest hours of the history so that the genocide and mass atrocity crimes will be prevented. We owe it to our children and to future generations, because history must help us enlighten the future to build a more tolerant world, more respectful of our differences, in a word, more human. This is why the Future of Remembrance initiative will be at the heart of the Croatian presidency of IHRA. The aim of this initiative is to give the IHRA greater visibility, while at the same time safeguarding contemporary memory by developing digital technological solutions, promoting tolerance, enforcing the IHRA definitions, and combating hate speech in sports. This will make Holocaust remembrance combating anti-Semitism and anti-Roma discrimination more accessible and relevant to all generations, despite their age and locality. We will address all these topics at the Future Remembrance Conference to be held in Osijek in the second half of September. The Croatian presidency will also organize an international conference on the genocide of the Roma. The Holocaust is the most documented genocide in the world. The collective truth of Holocaust survivors has so far been the most tangible evidence to counter Holocaust denial and distortion, and it is now our responsibility to continue these efforts as we witness a rise in extreme forms of anti-Semitism on the global stage and online, which in itself is denial. Therefore, combating anti-Semitism should be everyone's duty. Last Friday, on the 24th of February, the one-year anniversary of the brutal aggression on Ukraine, the IHRA member states once again showed that standing with Ukraine is a joint obligation. Russia's war of aggression and war of choice began with a false narrative of the denazification of democratic Ukraine. Such outrageous examples of distortion are among the greatest contemporary threats to the legacy of the Holocaust. Today, countering Holocaust distortion is certainly about how we protect the facts, but it is also about how we protect the future. This is why Croatia has made the marking of the 10th anniversary of the IHRA's working definition on Holocaust denial and distortion the first priority of our presidency. At the Zagreb plenary meeting, we will present an IHRA-wide statement on the successes of this definition. The IHRA, as an organization in full expansion, must give itself the means to maintain an effective and efficient management of its various groups while ensuring their adherence to its strategy and mission. Therefore, structural reform of the IHRA is the second priority of the Croatian presidency. We will present the first concrete proposals on structural reform at the Dubrovnik plenary. In conclusion, on the first day of the Croatian IHRA presidency, I would like to congratulate my colleague Ulf Kristersson for a successful Swedish presidency. I'm proud to introduce the co-chairs of the Croatian IHRA presidency, Ambassador Terezija Gras and my special advisor, Sara Lustig, who will surely rise to the challenge of leading the IHRA. The Croatian presidency will show that Holocaust remembrance is not just about the past. It is about the present, but most importantly, it is about the future.